Down and safe, stand by.
Hi kids, welcome back. Well, we're at the end of the road as far as one particular build goes, as the video title suggests. The Blake 7 Federation Trooper Blaster Rifle is finished. The first one is finished. No moving parts, none of this works, etc. It's been a long time. It's been about 14 months on and off, with other projects getting in the way. It doesn't take 14 months to build one. I do have more to build. This one is already spoken for. Someone has quite kindly ordered it from me. I even found a strap for it as well. So I'm not even sure how this kind of thing works. Just kind of like that, isn't it? It's decent. It's sturdy. It's not something you can throw around, obviously, but I kind of like it. So let's do a quick recap of the last video regarding this build, and let's also cover what I've done to finish it off. Okay, so recap. I masked off everything that didn't need painting, then picked a good day when there was some decent weather, and then took it outside, gave it I think 2 light coats of grey primer, which dried in no time at all under the sunlight, which was awesome. Then it was time to get the Roman bronze out, which is lovely paint, but it's very, very runny and very it comes out really fast. So I gave it, as you can see here, light coats. I ended up giving it 2 coats, in fact, and then I had to sort of touch it up in little places just to catch all the nooks and crannies. I couldn't get it inside the long square tubing, so I painted the insides of that black right at the very end. As you can see, it's very difficult to get down in there. Anyway, took it upstairs. The paint dried a lot darker, which is great. This is how it should look. Then I peeled off the masking tape to reveal some flat areas for me to glue the final plates on, which I then did, and there they are in the Tibetan gold. And then I glued with E6000 the buttons, then making the stock. The stock was made out of a number of slices, and as you can see, I've got a flat one on the outside, 2 with holes in, little fork shaped holes, and they I mean, the edges aren't perfect, but they'll be sanded down later. But then that fork-shaped hole, as you can see the parts on the table next to it that I cut out, that gets filled with epoxy, 2-part epoxy glue, and it fits in there really snugly, which is fantastic. And there we go. I have sanded the edges now, mostly using the Dremel. The Mini Mouse sander wasn't working as good as I thought, but these are quite nice now. They're not 100%. Is anything I ever do 100%? No. Does it matter? Also no. So, right, this is ready for... I'm deciding whether I can use the red spray paint around the edge, because this is supposed to be black, but everything else is red. But I'm going to have to prime it first anyway. The plan was to use the red Mylar tape all the way around. It's a lot thinner than the edge, but I quite like the look of the Mylar on the end of the guns, like I have. So maybe I'll paint it all black and see if this will stick. Let's find out later. Milliput screws. I've put little blobs of milliput in the holes, which are sticky as they are, carved in some lines, and I'm going to paint them black later, and they look awesome, both sides. Easy job done. Now, I painted the stock with spray paint, and I didn't like it. It was feeble. So as you can tell by the sheen on that, I've given it a coat all the way around of black hammerite, which is a lot thicker, and it binds the edges a lot nicer. And my plan there is to put the red Mylar tape around the edge. I wonder if that will work, he says. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. It doesn't work. As you can see there, I stuck it on. It didn't stay on. The curved section there started peeling off, so I did away with it. Have to stick the paint. Okay, penultimate thing was to fit the sight. Painted it this morning, measured, sorry about the shadows, measured where to drill the hole, right on the end there. Then I had to actually use my Dremel to cut off a bit of the steel rod because it's too long to going down. I've glued a tiny piece of plastic on the end to keep it raised up at the right level, which is what I'll do on others. So now it's level with the end, and I like the way that's turning out. The very last job to do on this now. I've also put black paint inside the ends of the plastic front and back, just so it doesn't look very white and obvious. I've painted black on the inside of the barrel too. The very last job to do is you can just about see the two holes in the back of the cap. Put a D-ring in there and we're done. First one is finished, thank goodness. Let's take some pictures before we finish up. Close-up of the sight. Looks pretty good. And just under sort of indoor light. It's not perfect, it's a bit yellowy, but just a sort of reminder of for myself, you can see that I've used spray paint now for the red line on the stock, masked it off and it looked a lot nicer. This has already gone off to its owner, so thank you JV for ordering this from me. I know you've already told me that you're very happy with it, so that makes me very happy. I've got to work on the rest of them, but there we go. So there you have it. I hope you found that interesting. I've got another 3 of these to make, actually. Hopefully they'll probably improve, hopefully, with practice. But generally, I'm very happy with it. It's not going to win any awards for accuracy, but it's about 85% accurate. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thank you to all the new subscribers, by the way. Lovely to have you on board. Welcome here. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Take care now. Bye-bye then.